Herring. I'm a contemporary artist, and I'm here in Houston to do a series of performances that I called Areas for Action. A series of performances that are very loosely framed. They're just simply based on the premise that I can work with anybody and generate something on the spot. So each day we either focus on a process that I have engaged in the past in my work or a material, and the idea is to revisit those kind of processes and materials with a fresh attitude and a new set of people. The people I was working with, and I started mostly with friends, and I put them through often grueling circumstances, actually very similar to what we're doing here. But they came back for more, and then brought their friends, and those friends brought their friends, and in a very short amount of time I was working with all kinds of people, most of whom I didn't know, and many of them had never made art before. So I had to change the way I talked about and thought about art, simply to communicate with those many people who came in and break their initial fear of what was in store. And I think I learned a lot from those encounters, just simply in terms of what art can do, what kind of role it can play in anybody's life. There is the social component, you know, to bring people into the fold, to engage, to build bridges. But I'm also trying to make art, really good art. And for that, I have to sometimes switch gears. I'm actually running sort of on these two parallel tracks. And so yeah, the documentation, the videos that I'm going to edit, the photographs that I'm taking that will be printed, play a role. Because I don't really think of them so much as documentation, although they serve that role as well. But I want them to stand as pieces of art, independent of what happened here. Maybe that's what it is. What happens here is one reality. And it's just like with any good opera or ballet or whatever that you go and see. You have to be there to experience it. That's it. The photographs, the videos are a different thing. There's a connection, but it's a different thing. I think the videos are maybe closer to the truth of what happened than a photograph can ever be, because a photograph is one moment. A video is made up of many such moments that give you a clearer sense of context. And I'm actually a pretty truthful editor. I try to convey the sort of morsel of what made this particular performance interesting and tell the story in the simplest possible way. I'm not a fancy editor. I try to be very truthful and straightforward. I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, seriously, I don't know at the outset of each day what's in store. I don't even know the people who I'm working with, and they're my prime material. I have no idea what's going to happen. So I really take it one step at a time. But I've also learned to trust that. I don't need much to make art. Basically, it's all about creativity. It's about your imagination. The materials, if you can't use your imagination and work with whatever is there, then that's a problem with your imagination. Just like water around, you know, water. There is a rock, you find a way around it. And that leads you sometimes to places that you wouldn't have anticipated before. So you end up creatively, intellectually, experientially, you know, in a different place than when you started. And that can be really great. That's how you discover new things. You know, I'm an explorer.